guys. In this video I'm going to show you how to prepare itemization and skill build before you play any hero. So here in my case I'm going to see the best heroes I have for me. To check that, if you have Dota Plus subscription, you can already see that. You go to the battle stats and then you see safe lane, mid lane, off lane support, whichever the thing you're playing, and you can check the win rate. It's better to look at the last 3 months because it will show the current meta. So in my case, I look at the past 3 months, and in the past 3 months my highest win rate is Necrophos. So I'm gonna make this one my highest priority hero. To do that, I set these heroes just like this and then put the Necrophos first, and then here the second one is Ogre Magi for me. So I go to the heroes and then select the Ogre Magi second and then Wraith King third. Now for the itemization, what do? I go to the demo hero. Okay, and to find the best itemization for the Necrophos, there are 2 websites you can go. One is Dota 2 Pro Tracker, and here in the Dota 2 Pro Tracker, if you type Necrophos, you see all the details. So here it's for all the roles available. I'm interested in playing the off lane, so I click this one, and then it shows which is the highest win rate facet you can have. Current metas, the profane potency is the highest one. So I make sure I select this one, and then okay, you can see it's a 48.2% win rate, and this one is 45.6. so of course this is the best one. And there's a build one, and there's no other builds is shown here, but we can look at the pro players, what the pro players are doing, and copy their style. Okay, so first if you look at the talent tree, the best one is 0.5%. This one plus 2 seconds add stacks duration, plus 20 ghost route movement slow, and then 25% heart stopper regen reduction, 0.5% heart stopper. So I want to make sure if this is right. Like, you can also double check this one with Dota to this one Dota buff. Here I go to the Necrophos. Okay, I check the Necrophos and then I look at the talent tree. Okay, so here this one is for everything. Some people play it as a mid, some people play it as off lane, but the most popular one is the saddest one, but the win rate with this one is higher, and plus 20% ghost route movements win rate is higher, and then Heartstopper is higher. This one is higher. So only difference is this one is the minus 2.5 ghost route cooldown. If you look at the game, the ghost route is basically this one right here. So if there's any physical attacking heroes, then this is very beneficial. If there's magical, you better not use that much. Okay, and then I go to the Dota 2 Pro Tracker, and then maybe this one is best if you're playing the mid lane. So I want to make sure its mid lane is like that. For mid lane also this one is best, off lane also this one is best. Overall all roles, it doesn't show for the all roles. So I would say the more Dota 2 Pro Tracker is better because it's based on whichever the lane you're playing, it's suggesting. So I would go with the Dota 2 Pro Tracker. Okay, and then for the skill build, this is the best one. So first you select this death pulse, and then second heartstopper aura, and then so on. First you maximize the death pulse, and the second you must maximize the heartstopper and you just get one ghost shroud in case if there's a physical attacking hero, you can prevent yourself. So I'm gonna see if there's any guide available. I'm in the demo right now. I'm gonna see if there's any guide available that is exactly similar to that. So you click this browse all guides, and then standard this one. So here +2 +20%, this is exactly like that. And if I look at the skill build, it's also exactly the same. So I'm going to select this one. This is going to be my standard guide, and I'm going to name something like, maybe I just put best one. Okay, so once I do that, then I'm gonna pick the itemization. For the itemization, what you need to do is you need to pick the best itemization. Like here they are suggesting some build, but this is not like in an order. You see this blade mail, and then radiance, and then after that you see the boots of travel. So we don't know which order to follow. So this is not something we can rely on. So I look at the pro players with the high win rate. Here we have this one has 9 matches, 6 matches, 5 matches. So in the 5 matches, 3 players have the similar highest win rate. So let's look at one by one and see which one will be the best. So if I look at the Pain, he's selecting Profane Proficiency, and his skill build is similar to what we've seen, and his talent tree build is the last one is different. Okay, but the first item he's going for is this. Let's look at the other two guys. So in these three, I like this one better, because whenever I play a Necrophos, I notice that if I buy this one, I have good time in the lane, Urn of Shadows. And then if you go for this one, Windlace, you actually walk really fast. And because Necrophos has the lowest movement speed in the game, so if you have this one, it's gonna help you escape from a lot of troubles. So but in this one, the one he doesn't do is that you get the boots of travel, because boots of travel is really helpful for the Necrophos, because you can TP anywhere and farm as well. At the same time, you can escape. With this one, you will have the higher movement speed. So all these three pro players doesn't have that one followed. So I'm going to go to the dot above and see is there any other better itemization. So I look at the guides right here, offlane core, and I'm seeing if there's any similar that has Urn of Shadows and stuff. So you know what, you don't have to just exactly follow. You can just pick the one, pick the best ones and switch it up based on what do you like to use, what do you like to do in the game. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow this guy's pattern for the first 3 items. So I like this until this one is good. Okay, so first let's copy this one. And also in the initial one, you can look at this one, which is the best one. So here you see people who bought like this has a 60% win rate. People who bought like this, 39.5. People who bought like this, 40.6. So this one says that if you bought like this, then your chance of winning is high. So I'm going to copy this one exactly like this. So 3 iron branches, and then circlet, and then magic stick, and then this one. Let's copy that one for now. magic stick, and so this one exactly following that one. So here the guide that's suggesting this seems like a good one. Okay, seems like a good one, but the only thing I want to change here is that I want to put the urn of shadows instead of this null talisman. I'm going to put the urn of shadows. So this null talisman has +1 mana regeneration, 3% max mana bonus, but if you compare with the urn of shadows, 1.4 mana regeneration, all attributes and armor, 825. This one is 505, but this one is still better. It allows enemies to not heal. That will be deadly if they're playing against necrophores. So I want to put this one first, and then this magic wand not needed to be upgraded in the early game, so I will put it for later. Your target should be like within the 18 minutes you get the radiance, so I put this one as my highest priority, because this, once you get this, everything else become easier. So I put the 18 minutes target for this radiance, and then we can upgrade these boots into boots of travel, and then having the Aghanim shard also helpful. So I put the Aghanim shard right here. Maybe is it better to be after boots or before the boots? Let's look at what people are doing. So I look at these pro players. They have different itemization strategy. Let's look at this Dota buff. Okay, they are prioritizing the boots of travel first, and then they are going for the Aghanim shard. I will do the exact same thing. Boots of travel first, and then the Aghanim shard. Okay, and after that, what do we do? So based on that thing, I like this one and this one and this one, similar to that. So then I want to see, is Heart of Tarask or Shiva's Guard or Lotus Soap or Lotus Soap and Heart of Tarask. So you can have these options in this one, because based on the situation you have to buy whichever suitable for you. For example, if there is an Ogre Magi in the opposite side, you better get this one, Lotus Soap, than any other item, because he has a lot of casting spell and it reflects everything. So here I'm gonna say choose based on situation. And then here I'm gonna put this Lotus Soap. Lotus Soap also helpful if there's a physical damage hero, because it has a lot of armors. So if there's a lot of physical damage hero and a lot of spellcaster, you go for the Lotus Soap. And then if there is a lot of damages you are dealing with and you want to be really tanky, then Heart of Tarask. And if there's a lot of illusion hero, like for example if it's a Phantom Lancer or some other heroes, then you go for the Shiva's Guard. Okay, and this one is just optional. The magic wand full upgrade until there's a Bristol Bag or something, then you don't even need that. And then I will put this this one, make this windlace in the first place, because if you have windlace in the early game you will escape a lot, and that is good one. So I'm gonna see if there are any other players who actually pole follow like that, then I'll copy them, you know. So here I'm looking if there's anyone following my style. And if there's If there's a lot of magical damage, you can go for the Eternal Shroud as well. And then if there's Legion Commander in the enemy team, then you go for the Lingard Sphere. So I put that one also as a choice. Lingard Sphere. And then what else we have? Lingard Sphere, and then we have these Lotus, not Eternal Shroud. Eternal Shroud. Okay. So these are the options to counter based on the enemy hero lineups. So let's look at that guy. And then he go for the Lotus Orb. Who is his enemy? There's Omni Knight, Swain, and all these other heroes. I want to see someone who is actually dominated the lane, and I want to see what he used. So here this guy has 23 kills, 23 kills as offlaner, and then this guy plays safe lane, this guy mid lane, offlane core. This one is for only 14 kills, and then this one mid lane, offlane 18 kills. And 24 kills, 16 kills, 23 mid lane, and then this. So this guy with 23 kills, he has a lot of kills. It means something is working for him. So I better copy this guy, and just follow his style exactly, and try few games, and you will know whether this is a good one or not. And he follow minus 2.5 Ghost Shroud cooldown, and his skill build exactly the same. So he follow the minus 2.5 Ghost Shroud cooldown, 20%, and then 25. Everything exactly the same except this minus 2.5 second Ghost Shroud cooldown. And that one is the highest win rate as well. Maybe this is good. You know what? I neglect everything else. I pick a plan according to this one. So minus 2.5 Ghost Shroud cooldown. This one. This is a different one. Let's look at this one here. Doesn't match. Okay, this one plus 25 heart drop region reduction. Seems like this is matching. Okay, so this one is matched, and this is matching exactly like that. So I want to select this one for me, this one, and then what I'm gonna do, best double hashtag one. Okay, then copy exactly like him. So here first he has a tango, then magic stick, 2 iron root branch. So I copy exactly like that. A tango, magic stick, 2 iron root branch, and then a circlet of nobility. Is that the one? Yes. Yeah, circlet of nobility, and then he upgrade the magic one fully. So circlet of nobility, upgrade the magic command fully. Okay. And then I want to see at what time he got his radiance. He got his radiance in 16 minutes. So it's a very good target to have. So I put my radiance target for 16 minutes. Just give it a try for 10 games and see, Then here null talisman and then bracer. If you are playing offline, you gotta be tanky in the initial stage, so bracer is a good option. Null talisman help you regenerate, mana will help you with the mana regeneration, so both are good. So I'm going to put both in the list. Okay, so which one is first also matters. So you get the null talisman first, so you can be strong in the lane. Get the null talisman first and then bracer, and then one thing I don't understand is he get the boots of travel first item. That is so strange, because everyone target for the radiance first and then only they go for the boots of travel after that. But this guy rushing for boots of travel, which I don't think is a good idea, because you don't need to be moving faster in the early game. So I would say only this one, change the order, get the radiance first and then after the upgrade the boots of travel. So I would do that. Get the boots first and then get the radiance after that. So I give the target for 16 minutes. It's amazing that he got the boots of travel first and still he got this radiance in 16 minutes. That's amazing. So I would put this radiance first and then boots of travel after that, and then eternal shroud and then aghanim shard. So I'll remove all this thing, eternal shroud after this, and then aghanim shard after this. Then eternal shroud, aghanim shard, and then which one? Eternal shroud, aghanim shard, and then heart of Tarask, and then go for the Yule scepter of divinity. So heart of Tarask, eternal shroud, aghanim shard, heart of Tarask, and then Yule scepter of divinity. For the Yule also you can do one more thing, that you can purchase this windlace first. So instead of having boots of travel, if you have windlace, you're going to be very fast. So I get the windlace first. That's only cost 225 gold. So I get that one first, and then get the boots of travel, and then go for the radiance, and then they go all for all these, and then Yule scepter of divinity, and then after that go for the aghanim scepter after that, and then upgrade the Yule full upgrade after that. And then after that, what you do, you go for the aghanim blessing, and then after that get a blink dagger and make it into overwhelming blink. Get a blink dagger and make it into overwhelming blink, and then after that you get the boots of travel 2, and then assault cuirasses. Boots of travel 2. Okay, I missed the boots of travel here. Boots of travel 2 after this, and then assault cuirasses after this. But assault cuirasses for necrophores is a strange item, because you will not see anybody else buying assault cuirasses on a necrophores. So this guy has a different thinking. So it's better not to copy that. I would say instead of that, it's better to go Shiva's Guard, because that's one of the popular items for the necrophores. So I will go Shiva's Guard instead. Okay, so this is basically built for the necrophores. Similarly, I'm gonna try for my next hero. Okay, this is done. Necrophos is done. These are the skill build, these are the itemization, and you choose based on who are in your enemy side. So there are something you cannot skip, like for example, if there's a so you have to counter as well. If LC or Ogre, if there's an Ogre, then you had to, this is a must. Lotus of is a must. And if there's an LC, then Link Spare is a must. So if there's these two heroes, you go for this. Otherwise, you don't need any of these. Okay, these are good enough. Okay, now let's go to the next hero in the list. So as I see, Dota 2 Pro Tracker nowadays doesn't give a lot of data because there are like players who only play 5-6 games. It's not something you can rely on as well. So I would say maybe the Dota buff is better. I don't know, but I think that's better. Now I'm gonna see for the Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi, more guides, and I look at the offlane Ogre Magi only. I'm gonna look at the Ogre Magi and pick the best in right now. So currently one guy played and he got a 10 kill, and another guy 7, and then so on, and then so I'm just gonna pick the one who did well and copy his style. That would be a fun game. So here this guy got 16. 16 is a very good number, and it says offline support. That is unbelievable. So that is something good to copy, even though he's a support. Offline support, and this guy got 17, better than 16. So I'm gonna copy this 17 guy. This guy gone to art or what facet. He got the learning curve facet, and then initially he go with the blood grenade, magic stick, and then ironwood branch, and then tango and a mango. Let's go look at this his skill. So plus 12, and then plus 2 this one, and then 30, and then 22 5 plus 1. So this one is different. He get this dumb luck mana instead of attack damage. I'm gonna get this because I'm also saying, like, as a Ogre Magi, you don't really go and attack that much. Your spells do a lot of things for you. So I say that's a good one actually. So here this one follows exactly the same thing, and let me see, he's following this pattern. So actually this one makes sense. Like you maximize the ignite first, and then the stun, and then after that you maximize the bloodlust, and so on. So I select this one. So I'm just gonna name this one as well best best double hashtag one. Okay, so you know this is the best one. And then here I have blood grenade, and then magic stick, and then ironwood branch, and then tango and a mango. So blood grenade, tango, ironwood branch, and the magic stick, and then a mango. Okay, exactly like that. So we follow exactly like that, and then we get the boots after that, arcane boots, and then we upgrade the magic wand. We get the arcane boots after that, and then a magic wand, and then we're gonna give a target for this hand of Midas. So here give this guy got in 1243. I'm gonna give the hand of Midas timing target to be 12, because once you get this item everything else changes. So this is your priority item, and I put this right here, and then blink dagger, and then after that again scepter. So I get the exact same thing, blink dagger, and then go for the Aghanim scepter, and then after that you go for the Kaya and Sange. So I grab the Kaya and Sange after that, Kaya and Sange, and after that you go for the this upgrade, because as an Ogre Magi you will have a lot of mana problem, because you will be constantly casting spells, so you will have mana problem, and this one is additionally do, mute them and do all the things. So Scythe-wise is the best one. So once you get the Scythe-wise, you can switch the mana boots into the boots of travel. So I get the Scythe-wise after that, and then once I get the Scythe-wise, then I switch my mana boots into boots of travel. Okay, so there's one condition that you can use, that if there's an LC then you can go for this, but that will actually slow you down actually, yeah, otherwise LC is going to keep on jumping on you if you don't buy this. So you have to somehow somewhere try to get this item. Maybe after the Aghanim scepter, if there's an LC, then you get the Lingam sphere, otherwise you're not going to do much in the game. Okay, that's it for the Ogre Magi. Now let's go toward so is this good enough? Is he tanky with this? That's another question. So I'm gonna this guy plays as support, so he doesn't care whether to be tanky or stuff, because he has an Necrophos in the game, and then there's a Downbreaker. But if you are playing offlane, then you are expected to be a tank. So I want to see what other offlane players are buying. So these guys are buying the same shit, except they are going for the Heart of Trust later on. Let's look at the. So nobody's actually buying anything to be tanky, which means that is not something mandatory. So you don't really have to be tanky and be upfront and do all the things. You have to just dump and you have to just jump and cast the spells, and they will be instantly dead. So this is good enough actually. Okay, and then the next one. So this is the second hero, and it's better to have 3 options. In case something is got banned, then you can go for the other one. So here the third one I have option is my Wraith King. So I go in the Dota buff and look at the Wraith King, and look at the people who played it as a offlane. And Bone Guard is currently trending. It used to be Spectral Blade high win rate, but currently in the current meta, Bone Guard is the highest win rate. So you better grab the Bone Guard. And then offline, here's this guy got 16, and then 10, and then what else we have? And then this guy got 10, so 16 is the highest one so far. And then let's see if there's anyone higher than that. This guy 15. Okay, this guy got 22, and he's from Russia. Of course he has some skills. Okay, this guy got 22. 22 is the best one to copy right now. So you go and see what he built. His talent tree. He got one special bonus unique Wraith King Spacet and 400 girl health, and then at 60 attack speed, and then -2 mortal strike cooldown. So for me, as I seen, I played Wraith King a lot. I seen that if you don't get this, what is the other one? Okay, it's not even showing as an option right now. But let's see which one is actually highest win rate for Wraith King. If I look at Wraith King in general, which one is highest win rate? Is Vampiric Spirit or Special Bonus Unique? Vampiric Spirit is the highest win rate, and I seen this one personally as well, because without this one you are gonna have hard time to farm anything. You're gonna die if you try to farm jungle without this. So it's better to grab this one. It will help you in the early game. And then I also seen that if you have the Wraith plus stun plus 1 second, you actually end up killing someone faster. I would say this one go with the 60 speed, because based on the pick rate 83.8, that's how it has that much win rate, and this is only very few people doing it. And -2 mortal strike cooldown is better. Okay, I'm gonna see a guide based on that. So here I look for something similar to that. Special. This one is not good, not good, not good, not good, no. Okay, this one matches this, but the special bonus not good, not good, not good, not good. Okay, this one matches exactly what we want, so I'm gonna select this one. But this is for the other facet, you know, the facet with spectral blade, so which is something we are not going to use. So that is also not good. I'll skip that one. So we need to do all the right side. Actually, not all the right side. Actually, this one +1 stun is better than 400 health. Okay, this seems to be the ones almost matches that, but I will still gonna look for if there's any other thing exactly matches, because the last one we want the -2 mortal strike cooldown. But remember this one 7.07B, that is that. Okay, so there's actually nobody has anything that matches what you want, so I'm gonna pick the one that's very close to what I want, which is this, and select this one. Okay, and I want to see, is the skill build also good? As you can see, the first one is stun, and then this, and then maximizing this one in the middle. Let me see if this is a good one. The most popular one is this. Okay, that's actually a good one, because You need just one stun and one of these, but keep getting two of these. Maybe that's still better. Okay, I'll go for this one, and I'm going to make this one as a best 1-1. Best 1. Okay, then we are going to copy the guy with 23 kills, 22 kills. So he gets Tango, and then Quelling Blade, and then Magic Stick, and then 3 Iron Branch. So Tango, Quelling Blade, Magic Stick, and then 3 Ironwood Branch. And then after that he go for the Bracer. So get the Bracer after that. And then after that he go for the Face Boots, and then Magic Wand full upgrade. So get the Face Boots, Magic Wand full upgrade after that. And then after that he's going for the Radiance, but he get the Radiance in 14 minutes. That's a very good target. 14 minutes Radiance. That's the key item. So I set the time here. I put the time 14 minutes for this item. And then after that, what he has, he get the Aghanim Shard and then Blink Dagger. He get the Aghanim Shard, and after that Blink Dagger. Aghanim Shard and the Blink Dagger. And why does he go for this one, Shiva's Skirt? Because there's a Phantom Lancer in the enemy team. So this one you shouldn't blindly follow, you have to see, you have to counter based on the enemy hero. So here this guy has Shiva's Guard, so you have to see what's your matchup and counter based on that. So let's see. So here counter item, I put the counter item, and you counter based on what you have in the enemy team. For example, if there is a Wind Ranger or Phantom Assassin, then you go for the Bloodthorn, because they have the evasion, and if you buy Bloodthorn, it will get rid of it. And if there is Phantom Lancer, then you go for this Shiva's Guard. And if there is Bristol Bag or a hero that need to be broken in order to kill them, then you go for Silver Edge. And what else we need? What else? If there are too much magical damage, then you go for the Blacking Bar. And if there's just too much physical damage, then you go for the Assault Cuirasses. Okay, so these are the options for right now. Then based on the games that you play, if there's some other heroes like you are having hard time dealing with, then you can add to this list later on. So for now this is the list. And then the next one is you get the Aghanim Scepter, and then BKB is a must, so we don't keep it as an option, we put it as a must. So late game we get Aghanim Scepter, and then make the BKB a must, and then we get the Orchid Malevolence. So this is not also optional, Orchid Malevolence. And after Orchid Malevolence, what do? We upgrade the Aghanim Blessing fully. But I would say if you get Orchid Malevolence, it's just better go this one fully, then upgrade the Aghanim Blessing. Okay, then later on you can upgrade the boots far later you can have options. in case you end up having a slot free, then you can go for the refresh rope, and in case then the blink dagger you can upgrade into overwhelming blink, and then later on you can what else you can do, that is the last one. And then the boots, you can convert this one into boots of travel 2, and then you can also buy this one, attack damage moonshot. Okay, and these are basically it, and I'm just gonna start a game and experiment these things and see how it goes. Just try 10 games with these item builds and see how it goes, and if it's too bad, then you can change something for the better. And that's it for this video. See you guys on my next video.